Previously on Mike and Gwynn.
Does body count matter?
I'm probably in the range of 5 to 10.
Well, I know what my exact number is, which is 2.
Okay.
Based on the body count of between both of us, we have decided we are going to approach this discussion from the perspectives of a low body count and a high body count.
Imagine I am the devil and she is the angel and we're sitting on your shoulder.
Aww.
And let's get in on this pros and cons.
Yay! Hey guys, so this is part 2 of our body count video series.
Yeah, so you can either go watch part 1 now or finish watching this video and then go watch that later.
And back over here at this end of the spectrum with the low blow section, we're happy if we can get a relationship. And there is a sacredness that comes with them. Like, you enjoy learning about this person, you enjoy building a meaningful bond with them. There's no like fleeting feelings like, oh, maybe I should seek out others. You just want to focus on this person. And
building off of what you said, right? And you might not even like have ever thought about this.
Okay.
But people with high body counts, how many times have they said I love you to a person?
Ooh.
At what point does that love mean nothing?
Yeah, I've never thought about that because I mean, when I said I love you to you, I meant it.
Was that the first person who said I love you to?
Yes. Like, to a person that I actually had a relationship with.
See, now I just feel bad.
Because you've said it other times.
So many times. And I mean, honestly, that's why I really try to withhold saying I love you to you. Because I've thrown away so easily in the past before that I really wanted to make sure, because I knew you were like the one, you know, and I wanted to make sure that when I said it, that I can actually mean it. Because the first time, the second time you say it, it means the world to you, and you're like, boom, that's love right there. And then the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, I mean, you're just like, every time you say it, it means less.
It loses its value almost. You're just saying it to say it because either it's expected of you or
you're trying to get something out of the other girl, right? You know, and the thing with Chinese girls is there is an endearing term for their significant other called 老公, right? But 老公 is only supposed to be for your actual husband. A lot of Chinese girls who date a lot, they just start throwing that term around.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, hey, you know, maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month into dating, you start calling the guy 老公, right?
Wow.
So if like by the time you get married, you've called like 5, 6 other guys 老公, like,
what does that mean? What does that word mean to you?
It's meaningless. That word is meaningless.
It's just something now you just throw at some,
They're like, same thing goes for like Chinese guys with like 老婆, which is just the
girl version.
Yeah, it's like wifey, you know?
It's like, why do you say it if you don't truly mean it?
So that's the sanctity.
That's the sanctity, that you're really trying to connect with this person. But unfortunately, the con that comes with that is that you are bonded so much with this person that if anything, God forbid, separate you two, the heartbreak from that is so much worse.
Right. I mean, I've been there, right?
Yes,
like,
of course. Like
every high body count person has been there.
Has it had at least one true heartbreak that
just like sent them over the edge.
It takes only one, I guess. I mean, seriously,
one,
like that's why, correct me if I'm wrong, like maybe those with high body counts, after they've experienced that level of heartbreak, that's why they prefer the casualness of relationships after that, because there's no damage.
Right.
There's less damage, at least.
If you're not serious, nobody can hurt you, right?
That's right.
Here's something that's crazy about Gwynn.
Oh.
She cannot relate to any breakup
songs.
I
can't relate to any breakup songs. I've never had my heart, I had one relationship in high school and it was for like 2 weeks. And then the 2 flings, again, no connection. So like whenever we listen to a heartbreak song, I look at Mike and I'm like, can you relate to that?
She doesn't relate to breakup songs.
I can't. Yeah, I mean,
which is
I know they're sad.
80% of Chinese songs. On to the last part of this whole saga, a high body count, right? What do people usually say when they like suggest you to go out there and just like bang a bunch of people, right? They say like, Go have fun.
Go have fun.
Go get it out of your system. That's the conventional wisdom. The conventional wisdom goes, go have fun.
Yep.
Right? And that
Nothing
sure,
wrong with that. I mean,
that is a pro of having a high body count, is that you had a bunch of fun. I guess here's the real cost and the real consequences of having all that fun, okay? If you end up deciding like, hey, it's time to settle down, it's time to get into a serious relationship, it's time to try to start a family. All of those fun that you've had in the past are going to haunt you. They're going to be, every single person that you're with is going to be a baggage that you carry with you into that relationship, into that marriage. And it's actually something that's quite serious. It's something that I struggle with. It's something that I had to really, really work on myself on. Let alone the fact that, you know, it's now harder to form an emotional connection. And let alone the fact that, you know, love, the word love, means nothing to me anymore because I've said it to so many women, right? And I have to learn the meaning of like true love again. Let alone all those like emotional facts. Let's just leave it at the whole pure physicalness of the body count, okay? Let's say buying a computer, a PC, okay? I have had many PCs before in the past, okay? And now this recent build is a water-cooled dual 3090 supercomputer. It's awesome. Now, let's say if right now I decide, hey, from now on I can only have one more PC, and that PC I'm gonna have it for the rest of my life. And I have experienced a water-cooled PC. And the new PC that I get is not water-cooled. Okay? There's no liquid involved when it comes to that PC. Okay? Wouldn't I, when playing with my new non-water cooled PC, think about like, oh man, I really wish this PC is water cooled. I'm not talking about PC, obviously. But like, I really, like, oh gosh, I missed the first PC when I had like super cool RGB lights. I missed the second PC where, you know, that PC was like a small form PC where I get to jam a bunch of stuff in really tight places. Wouldn't you think that? Wouldn't you miss all those PCs that you've had in the past? Whereas if you have just had one PC, that PC for you is the best PC. That is just the best PC that you will ever have, and you're like, this is great, this is the only PC I know, that is it. Because every single PC you have, you end up building a bunch of expectations, right? You start having things that you like or you dislike, and then you move on to the next one. You expect this PC to have all the things that you like about the previous PC without all the things you disliked about the previous PC. And now, moving on to the 10th, you're now looking at this PC going, you need to be absolutely perfect in every single way, and you have to do all these things that I've liked from PC 1 to 9.
That's this PC right here. I've been modded so much.
Well, for one, she's now water cooled.
Stop it! You come with all this baggage when you've had
For sure.
so much fun. And yes, it is a lot of fun, but as you come into your new relationship,
Absolutely.
that's where the pressure really starts for this new inexperienced person who maybe had no idea what she was doing for a while, okay?
Yeah. To me, for sure, is the most brutal con to having a high body count.
And so for my pro, it kind of relates back to the sanctity of a relationship. With a person who has a low body count, they have longer lasting relationships on average. There's actually studies of women who have low body counts that it shows they have longer lasting and happier marriages with less chance of divorce.
Right.
And with these longer lasting relationships, because you have less baggage, you're free to open yourself up to a new person, and you are experiencing things for the first time. You're finding out your likes and dislikes, and so you don't have to compare anybody to this person, and it's wonderful. It leaves like a world open. It's a new world, honestly, with this relationship.
And one of the common criticism, I guess, for a low body count is like, aren't you curious of what's out there? You know, don't you ever have regrets? Don't you ever have doubts?
Yeah, there is the con of people who get married maybe after being in such a long relationship with one person that they could have doubts. There's always going to be doubts. We're
There are
human.
always going to be what ifs, right?
What ifs, yeah. We're human. We always wonder about what we did not do and just overanalyze and think about it. You can think about it till the cows come home. More idioms for you. But at the end of the day, you have to have confidence that you are with the right person because of your strong bond that you know you have with this person.
If your whole world is just that one person, it's less likely. Like, it's almost a little counterintuitive, but it's less likely for you to be like, oh, what if, have regrets and all that.
You're learning all about this person in such an intimate way. Then why would you ever think about another?
Right. We all remember how pure and innocent our first relationship is. Like, I mean, I think people who save it until marriage, like, those are the people who are like, who have that for the rest of their life, you know? That's wild. I mean, you know, kudos to them.
They are stronger than I, says Mike.
Absolutely pros and cons to both sides of the aisle here. So.
So does body count matter? Just like at the beginning of this video, everybody's gonna have their own answer for this. We haven't even come up with an answer for it.
It matters.
It matters, and it matters to talk about it with your partner.
For sure.
When we started talking about this video idea, I think this brought us closer together because we had to actually connect with each other once again on like when we started our relationship, how we both felt, how like Mike was more experienced and so he was expecting this PC to have all the same upgrades and mods the other PCs had. And I was just like, what is a water coolant?
I have to say one thing. I absolutely love that you accept me and all the faults and all the baggage that I came with.
Scum.
Yeah.
I just dusted you off all your scum. I know about all this scum, so I'm not intimidated. I was a little scared at first, but now that I know, I can kind of laugh about it, honestly.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for not giving up on me when I was so inexperienced.
We persevered. And
we
I
did.
Mean, gosh, we really persevered.
We
for
did.
Sure. So I guess don't judge somebody based on their body count.
Body count. Yeah. Don't say like, oh, because they've slept with this many people, I can't date them.
Right.
Just talk to them about it. And if they're open to talk about it,
all it takes is an open dialogue.
Exactly.
And for you to accept who you are due to your past and due to your body count as well. Subscribe.
Like us, like yourselves.
Bye.
Bye.